Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? So in today's video, I am going to be playing Anime Warriors 3. So I think, don't quote me on that, please correct me if I am wrong here. I think this is a sequel to Anime Warriors 2, which I actually loved. So basically, I want to go through this game with you guys. So I did play this on release. I went through the first world quest and did all that stuff. So basically, for the past couple days, I have been AFKing on Planet Namek, and I did get Mythical Gokus, which I'm glad. So yeah, I only have this map and this map unlocked, but I didn't do this quest yet. I wanted to save that for a video. Now, I don't know if I think the Waystones are so you can teleport to these maps again. I'm not exactly sure on that, so don't quote me on that. I'm still learning this game with you guys, so if you guys do enjoy this, please like and subscribe, and then yeah, let's just get started. So let's start with the UI. I don't really like the UI all too much, but it's not like it's cluttered or anything. Sorry. So the first thing that I want to look at, I think, is the warriors. So as you can see here, these are my units that I have. This was my first character that I got. I didn't level him up at all. So pretty much you get these characters from obviously opening the stars. If you haven't played AFS, this is basically much better than AFS. Truly. So yeah, this is the same system as any other simulator with anime characters. So you have mastery, which gives you more open speed, and then in the settings here you can do auto dismantle, which gives you items to feed your unit, which I'll show you guys in a second here. I don't really need shiny legendaries, so I'm gonna get rid of that. There's an auto lock system, also don't need that. Auto lock traits as well. So okay, I probably wish I knew that from the very beginning. So I do want to get luck so I can spin stuff more. And then obviously auto sell, but I'm not gonna do that. And then announcements and stuff. So that's pretty much it for this. So that's all the star stuff. If I missed anything, let me know. There are like awards and stuff. So this is basically what you get passively, similar to any simulator game with anime characters specifically, as far as I know of. So you have Warrior Legend, which you have to do a certain amount of damage to unlock these. So you get ultimate damage. As you can see here, I have 130% of that. So that's pretty nice. And then, so total power. So if you look at the leaderboard, this is how much power I have right now. This is purely from my units, I believe, and nothing else. So that's nice. Also, I'm sorry if you hear the fan going. It's super hot in my room. Playtime, you get more open speed. The max is 175 hours. Star opening, you'll have to open a certain amount of stars as per usual, and then you get more luck, which I need to open 200,000 stars. So that'll be fun. And then raids, so I can almost complete this, which I will show you. I will show you guys this in a bit. So that's basically the awards, and then you have the quest lines here, which you'll also see once I go to the next map. So also the models look actually nice compared to other simulator anime games, so that's pretty cool. I also forgot to mention, there's a lot of stuff in this game, especially when you first start. So as you can see here, there's a little plus sign here. You can get gems or relics, as you can see here. These gems will give you more damage, and they have levels, and when you level them up, they will basically boost the amount of stats on that gem. So obviously this is weak. I could only get weak because, well, I am weak. So yeah, so basically here's what I want to check first though before I actually attach it onto my Goku. So he's a magic type, so he would not benefit too much from having that gem on him, so I won't put it on him. Same with Vegeta. Nail actually would benefit, but I don't use Nail, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my extra Gokus just in case. I don't know if there's gonna be something needed for that, but we'll see. And then there's something called, well, there's tiers basically. So it's basically an extra level requirement. So once you max out a character, you can tier them up. So mythics, you need these. You need certain fragments from different worlds, I presume. So basically, you get these from either bosses or the raids. The raids is probably the easiest to get them because they're like guaranteed. The bosses have like low chances and it's annoying. So yeah, you get more damage, and then the level will increase as well. So for example, I do have a level 60 right here, and right now he has 66,000 damage. No traits, by the way. So yeah, and then as you can see here, the magic beans are from dismantling characters from the stars, so that is nice as well. And there's also, I don't know, okay, so I think mythics and maybe secrets, I don't know, I don't have a secret unit obviously, but they have an ascension. So they're basically passives, is from what I understand anyway. So when Goku has below 50% HP, he gains 10% damage for 10 seconds. And you can get 6 of these passives. So I would assume that basically, I can't even get it. Yeah, I'm missing. Oh, okay. So it's basically if you have dupes of the character. I see. Let's go try the gauntlet actually. Your units have health bars, as you can see here. So we're gonna see how this goes actually. So yeah, obviously I can take these down pretty simply. I'm gonna turn this on actually, on pause. There you go. So now I have more drops. As you can see, it's doubled at least. And then yeah, so you just run through these before the time runs out. There is every 5 floors a checkpoint essentially. It's after every 5. So essentially there are cards here. Okay, so they're basically buffs, but there are some negatives to it. So I think all these are actually buffs. So warriors gain attack speed per completed floor. Resets. Okay, so capped at 30%. So I think we're gonna do attack speed up. More DPS for sure. Okay, so
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So let me get into a raid and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. So the cool thing about this raid is that you can start and kick people if you want to, and that is nice. I don't know, I don't think that's private server only, but let's start it. So yeah, you get a big version of Frieza for some reason, but it is what it is. F here just to make this go faster. So it has 4 health bars, as you can see at the top, and so these 4 health bars go down pretty quickly because you just need to take out I think 5 units and then attack Frieza's head, and there's no time limit, so if you take too long to get to its head, I mean, that's just not possible. There is a recommended power, but I am way past that recommended power, so I can obviously clear this with relative ease, so that is nice. So again, we're looking for the 6% Gohan's outfit. If I don't get it, I don't get it. It is what it is. I will have other chances to get it, obviously, if I continue playing, which I definitely will, because my goal now is to upload at least a couple times a day, besides weekends. That's my goal. So again, if you guys do like this, like and subscribe, and yeah. So we're hoping for something, and we didn't get it, which is fine. But we did get these, which now I can see what the passive looks like, basically. So let me go to here, and then here we go. So level 60, ascend, and so we'll get this passive here, and then boom. So we ascended him once. So it says a 1 here. And then let's look at the second ascendancy. So limit breaker, after Carrot uses ultimate, gain plus 5% attack speed every 10 seconds. So that is pretty nice. I really hope that this amount stays the same the entire time. Anyway, so I think that's pretty much it for. So we have Bulma here, which gives you traits, and there's an incubator. Oh, I remember this. I definitely remember this. So 21 million gives me to level 10, huh? Okay, so I can choose oh, that's sick. Okay, so instead of actually putting, you know, a character, you can actually put an item in here. That is definitely nice. But I think we're good on that, actually. Actually, no, let's put you in there. So we get 1 XP per minute. So this, what the heck? Okay, so I'm barely gonna get anything from this, so that definitely sucks. Okay, anyway, see what else is in here. So we have, okay, we have spawn here. I assume set my spawn here. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So now I can spawn here. Here's the stars, which I did spend most of my money on, you know, not this, but that's fine. I accidentally did that. Oh, we got trunks. So I'm curious though. Okay, I think it does count if I'm not mistaken. So let's look here. Okay, it does. It does. So I don't have to turn off my auto dismantle for stuff like that. So that's nice. So let's look at the traits actually. I'm very curious on that. I'll keep Scholar. Why not? So I need to find the quest, which I think is Master Roshi. So that is cool. And there's a Waystone here. So help Master Roshi recover his capsule fragments and defeat Supercell Prime. Okay, cool. So obtain 10 capsule fragments. I have zero clue where those are at. Okay, so I think Trunks is the actual quest giver. Obviously Master Roshi is too, but he's for Waystone specifically. So let's go through Trunks' stuff first. All right, so I finished the quest line for this map. I did redo the raid on Destroyed Namek, and so now I kind of want to try and get that cape, the plasma cape, and the Z sword I could take, but it's not the biggest priority right now. But the thing that I do want to do right now is the raid on this map. So I don't know how to get Supercell or how to find him anyway. So here we go. So I could get this as a attack, which would be pretty nice to have. And then we have this, which is different from the other outfits on the planet Namek. We can get the Z sword as well as this cape, which I really want for drops. So that will be nice. But yeah, so let's make sure I have everything prepared and ready to go. I think I do, so let's just hop in. Let's activate this and start. All right, the model actually looks pretty nice. So he has 3 health bars, which is way different than what Frieza had, but this should be pretty much easy, I guess. And then attack the boss. There you go. Okay, so now 2 more to go anyway. Hopefully I can get the cape that I'm looking for. If not, then it is what it is, but I would really like it if that was the case. Oh crap, and I think it's gonna attack my units if I do not attack these units fast enough. Okay, that is definitely going up way faster than what I expected. Let's quickly take that out. Crap, I didn't get anything that I wanted. Yep, that's scary. That is scary. Oh yikes. So he takes, he gets rid of some time. I mean, that's not too bad actually. There we go. Okay, so we didn't get as much, but that's okay, I guess. So let's go back here. So I'm not quite certain where Supercell is. Oh, he's right here. He's, holy crap, what is this? There's wings? Let me look at this drop table real quick. So this is an accessory. Supercell's wings. So walk speed, luck, and drops, that is insanely strong. And to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be able to take him out right now, but that's totally fine. But yeah, dude, that's insane. Let me look at, just to make sure anyway. So we didn't get anything that I really wanted, which is fine. Let me level this up real quick. There we go, 1 level is fine. Yeah, so that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace. And my Goku's died, so that really sucks. Anyway, peace.